cash, not from YouTube.
Let's go. Just got home with my little baby. It just hit 1 o'clock. Bad girl, and I'm with.
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. They fall in the rankings this time around. Not an easy situation.
When you look at this visiting team, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will, and that could change, though, at any moment.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Miller is out there with King. Then there's Wells, and it's Smith, and it's Young in at the 3 spot. We've got Higgins. Johnson is out there with the Prodigy, and it's Big Daddy, and it's Junior in at the 5 down low. Well, Greg, we know tonight marks the end of the year, the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is a good opportunity to reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
Wells with the steal. Pass to Young. And Young slams it home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Big Daddy. Lets the 3 fly. Wells grabs the miss. There's Miller with the 3. He can't get that one. Here's Higgins, covered by Smith. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Higgins passes to the Prodigy. Takes the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Miller against Johnson. Pass to Big Daddy. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Higgins, covered by Smith. 17-foot shot on the way.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Young looking it over. Miller finds Young. Wells sets the pick for Young. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Junior. It's blocked. Young with the ball. Last game he had 12. Jacks up a 3. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Pass to the Prodigy. Johnson outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
To the middle. The shot by Wells, no good. Johnson, the pass to the Prodigy. Back to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Higgins. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Young outside. The 3. Johnson with the rebound. Pass to Higgins. Here's the prodigy, defended by Young. Takes a three. Higgins, that's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the dunk by Wells.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's the prodigy. Lets it go with the three. Wells grabs the miss. Wells has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. And Young with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Big Daddy. And here is Johnson, covered by Miller. Leads away. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Young outside. Inside. Wells. The layup missed. From 33% here in the first quarter. Higgins passes to the prodigy. Here's the three. Higgins' shot is off.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And it's slammed in by Young.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Dance cam! Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go!
While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they've played.
Young's gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6.
2 minutes remaining.
And Jones has it in the corner. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
That one misses for Jones. Gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here is Cardinal. No good on that one. 1:41 left here in the first quarter. Clark outside. Down low. Felix, good.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
1:24 left here in the opening quarter. It's Young on the wing. Smith outside. Pass to Young. Carroll with it. Here is Cardinal. Carroll with a screen for Young. A three-pointer off the mark. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Inside, here's Felix with the second effort. Carroll with the rebound. And the ball at a 46% clip to start this game out. And Young kicks to Cardinal. Smith scanning the floor to the paint. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 11 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Higgins. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Young outside. Here's Carroll. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be.
The previous play is under review.
On this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
A respectable 47% from the field in this one. They've got Jones. Big Daddy is out there at person. And it's Felix in at the 5. Here's Young. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
We've got Randolph. Young is up there with Madsen. And it's Temple in at the 2. Here's White. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Now Young. Pass to Spencer. Here's Temple, defended by Jones. It's tipped, stolen by Weber. Goes up, and he lays that one in. Here's Madsen. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Randolph kicks to Young. Randolph sets a screen for Young. Drills it from outside. Young's got 16 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Big Daddy. Now here's Jones. Here's Big Daddy, defended by Young. The 3-ball. Big Daddy, that's good. Big Daddy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Madsen. It's Young on the wing. He's got 16. Here's Madsen. White covering. Young, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Big Daddy. Beyond the arc. Good defensive work there by Young. Big Daddy's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Temple, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for the away team. Temple at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
Free throw drops for Temple. And both free throws good for Temple.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Felix. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Towns, no luck.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now here's Carroll. He's guarded closely. Here's Spencer. Here's Palermo. Not really his range, and it's off target. He's just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Clark. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Clark's got his first bucket in this one.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Spencer. He's covered by Person. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Spencer. Over to the wing. Five to shoot. Here's Palermo. It's rebounded by Towns. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Jones. Comes up empty down low. Gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Palermo. Cranes the 3-pointer.
Palermo, 3.
And so here's the home team. They trail by 6.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
And make some noise for your dance team.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Look at Big Daddy. And at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly on All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Higgins' shot is off. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. It's tipped and stolen by Junior. To the middle. And Junior throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
To the inside, and it's Miller with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Johnson with a screen on Smith. Higgins passes to Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Morris, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Higgins.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's the prodigy. Fires it up. Higgins' shot is off.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Smith outside. Ring shot on the way. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
This goes to King.
Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's the prodigy. 1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Shoots a fader, and it's good. 2 points. Johnson's got 6.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
King outside. Morris with the ball. A three-pointer, no good. Wade on the wing, covered by Morris. Wade misses. It's Junior, top of the key. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Junior's got his second basket of the night.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
King outside. 23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. .12 seconds left to play here in the half. Morris outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Smith. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked comfortable at times. And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
It's hard to go wrong with anyone from this group. I'm glad we have a front row seat.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
They've got the Prodigy. Higgins is out there with Junior. Then it's Johnson, and it's Guzman in at the small forward. And the dunk by Wells.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Young is out there with Smith. Then it's Miller. Then there's Wells, and it's King at the 1. Johnson against Miller. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's Big Daddy trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Out of hand on it. They've got Big Daddy. Prodigy is out there with Johnson. Then it's Higgins. And it's Junior in at the center.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
First team foul. At the line for the away team, Young. At the line for 1.
That one misses for Young. Being not great, 40% for the game. Wells is out there with Smith. Then it's Young. Then it's King. And it's Miller in at the 2 guard. Here's Higgins, covered by Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, Higgins. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. King outside. Pass to Young. Higgins grabs the board. Higgins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Good! Higgins has got 7 points. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. King outside. Pass to Smith. That one falls. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Higgins passes to the product. A fader. Johnson can't hit.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Miller, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Miller. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Pass to Higgins. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Young passes to King. Miller outside. Johnson against Young. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Bounce pass Young. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Well, some rookies have been making a name for themselves on the glass this past month. Let's see who we're talking about. You take a look at Wells, a terrific rebounder, 5th overall.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Higgins. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
On the wing, Johnson, defended by Young. The prodigy passes to Higgins. Johnson with it. Over Young. Johnson's shot is off. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. King, the pass to Miller. Over Johnson. Miller, no luck. Gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Pass to Higgins. Now Johnson. Trying to end the drought. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, second.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. He doesn't get the second one. 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Screen by Smith. Here's Madsen. No good on the triple. Shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Pass to Higgins. And Spencer pulls it down. There's a good screen from the arc. Offensive rebound. Wells uses the glass to finish the layup. Wells has got 8 points.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Johnson against Bird. Shoots from the baseline. Jump shot is good. And it's 9 points for Johnson. Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pass to Spencer. Down low. Here's Smith. Off target at the rim. Gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Johnson with it. Defended by Bird. Fades. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the dunk by Wells.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Gray. Higgins passes to Gray. Fades and shoots. Higgins' shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Pass to Smith. Here's Spencer, defended by Towns. On the wing, Bird. Smith outside. Bird with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith kicks to Bird. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 11 points for Johnson.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Higgins, covered by Smith. Here's Higgins. He has 7. And there's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. So both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They lead by 7. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Clark is out there with White. Then there's Person. Then there's Wade. And it's Felix in at the 5, home in the paint. White finds Wade. Back to White. Clark outside. Shot clock at 6. Can't connect from short range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Person. As to Drobniak. Palermo. He's covered by Clark. Here's Drobniak. Here's Palermo. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Felix. He's covered by Randolph. Outside, White. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Drobniak. Morris outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Wade dishes to Clark. Back to Wade. Pass to Clark. Launches it. It's good from long range.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
To the right side. Here's Drobniak. Wade is covering. Right side, Randolph. As to Drobniak. It's blocked. Wade feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Felix. He's covered by Randolph. Felix, good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Out left to the wing. Inside. The steal. And here is Clark. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Randolph, a screen on Wade. On Sunday, and then on Saturday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Free throw drops for Drobniak. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Pass to Higgins. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, Higgins. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Young's checked in for Drobniak. So he gets them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now, here is Young. Screen by Smith. Young inside. It's tipped. Junior with it. Pass to the prodigy. Here's Higgins, covered by Smith. Tries the spin move. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Higgins.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. King, the pass to Smith. Screen by Smith. Bounce pass Young. Nice shot by Smith.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Higgins. Pass to the prodigy. Now here's Johnson.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to the away team.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's Young. Pass to Smith. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Started.
The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so here's the home team. 9-point game. A prodigy, no good. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution for the away team. Number 32, Conrad Spencer.
Now Young. There's the pick. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. The prodigy passes to Higgins. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. 1:57 left in the game. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Young inside. Count that one. Young's got 20 points. 1:41 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Higgins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for your home team, Higgins. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. Good on both. And here's Young. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wells. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Junior.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Lobbed up there for Wells, and the dump by Wells.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Young, puts it up from 15. Higgins grabs the board.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
The prodigy passes to Guzman. For 3. Money! And now they trail by just 4. "16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Number 45. First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for the away team, King. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson for 3. Rebound by Smith. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Higgins. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the away team, Young taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, the Prodigy.